Living in that family felt so exhausting and daunting, like a horror show with all of the toxicity. You never knew when something was going to go down or when something was going to happen. And something really strong alongside always told me or gave me the feeling of not belonging with them, feeling so out of place and feeling ignored or less than important, as in minimal. You know, for trauma survivors, as we're coming up in the world from a child to an adult teen to a young adult into adulthood, we start to see the little fragments of the traumas, the different situations, and little fragments of the trials that we as individuals had faced along our journey, and the fragments of that have what have been left with us to deal with, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically. You know, physical pain matters so much. But as a survivor coming up into the world as an adult, you start to learn the mental and emotional pain and traumas. Those cut really deep, and those take longer to heal from. Knowing and seeing as an adult the effects that linger due to my upbringing, what I've seen, heard, experienced, witnessed, whatever the case may be. Reason why I don't trust anything. I don't trust anyone. I have a very few that I trust with my life and everything in it, which will stay classified for reasons. Nothing bad, but for safety. But I always overthink everything. When someone says something like, oh, I'm going somewhere and I'm getting picked up or something, they're 10 minutes away. And then 10, 20 minutes later, they come back around and, you start to calculate that in your mind. Why this, why that, all the scenarios that could be as they race around in your mind upstairs, leaving you feeling like you may possibly be losing it. That being in your mind is so overwhelming sometimes that sometimes you just feel like you need an escape. And it's like 10 times harder to try, at least with me, to trust, to believe what people say, to take them, people around me, take them for their word, to know, think, feel as if they're gonna honor, who they are or a situation or what they say or do. you automatically think that, like, you're supposed to, you know. And nobody is perfect, but it's like we're so used to shit going wrong that we're always waiting for something to go wrong. And that's not a healthy way to live or be. That's why I said previously in past videos, that your mind can be a wonderful, adventurous place, or it can be your worst enemy. It's just really hard coming up from it, overcoming it, and being able to sift through and leave that stuff in the trash where it belongs, in the trash can, to never come up again. But sometimes that's not always the case. Thank you for tuning in for this video of another segment of the autobiography of Rebel K.